What's up, traders? Welcome to Generation Pips weekly Forex analysis video. Whether you're new to trading or a seasoned pro, this video is packed with some of our top trade ideas that you need to know going into this week. So make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell button for your regular updates. I'm Eli, grab your coffee, and let's go ahead and hit these charts. Alright, so on USD CHF, you can see that we took a trade last week for a 1 to 3 risk to reward. This is also something that we dropped on last week's video analysis. So let's go ahead and hit that rewind button just so we can see that video again. And as I said, we'll wait for a nice little retracement back into this area before we go short, potentially all the way back down to these lows. Or we can see price stall out here on this 4-hour level of support. We had 3 tests over there. So that's going to be USD CHF going into this week. All right, so now that we got that out the way, let's look at this week's first video. Is going to be USD CAD. We can see that the weekly time frame is in a range. Range just means price is going sideways. And as we can see, price is not doing any much besides rejecting and rejecting. So let's break this down to the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we can see that price is in a very similar range here. Support and resistance just on a smaller scale. Price rejected off of this support level here multiple times, once and twice. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame, see if we can get a buy position this week. So on the 4-hour, we can see that daily support, which is down here at the bottom. And then we also have this 4-hour level of resistance. So we're going to see if price can break above this 4-hour level of resistance and tackle up into these daily highs or this most recent 4-hour level of resistance. So that's USD CAD going into this week. Next up on a watch list is going to be Great Britain Pound USD. On a weekly time frame, we can see that we are moving bullish on this weekly trend line, as well as we've broken above this most recent weekly level of resistance. So let's drill down to the smaller time frame as the daily. We can see that price was in a range here between support and resistance. We had a strong breakout. So we're going to look for this week is just a nice pullback back into this area. So we go down to the 4-hour time frame. We can see exactly where we'd like to get that pullback. So we're just going to wait this week to see if price will fall all the way back down here before going back up and taking profit up here if it's possible. So that's going to be Great Britain Pound USD. All right, so up next we got Great Britain Pound AUD. As we can see, there's support down here on the weekly time frame, as well as a nice downtrend happening currently. But we do want to respect the fact that we are in somewhat of a still bullish trend. So we go down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, if we zoom out some, we can see that there's nice support here with a fake out down here, as well as a nice resistance level here. Price did push off of this with a nice bullish engulfing. So we'll go down to the smaller time frame, see if we can get some more action pushing back up to that resistance level this week. So 4-hour time frame, we can see that price broke out of this 4-hour level of resistance. Let's see if we can get a nice pullback back into this area before going long back into this 4-hour zone, also known as that daily level of resistance that we saw. So that's going to be Great Britain Pound AUD. Next on our watch list is going to be Great Britain Pound CAD. As we can see, price is moving very much so bullish on this weekly time frame, but we are within this range of resistance and support. And we are getting very close to that level of resistance. So let's look on the smaller time frame, see if we can get potentially a buy position into that area. Daily time frame, we can see that price has moved above this most recent level of resistance on a daily. So we're going to see if we can get a pullback back into this area before going long into this week. So go down to the 4-hour time frame. We can see that area here. We can also see the 4-hour is very much so bullish. So what I'll be looking for is a nice pullback back into this area and then taking a long position back to the upside. And that's going to be Great Britain Pound CAD going into this week. Lastly, we've got CAD CHF. And this is going to be the final pair that we're going to go over in this video. So on the weekly time frame, we can see that CAD CHF is in a nice little weekly range. Price did reject off the bottom, but we are starting to push to the downside with these wicks pushing to the downside. Let's go to the daily time frame. And on the daily, we can see that price was in a range. Here's that support level down here, but also we have this resistance support, that range that was broken. And now we came back to retest. And now we're going to look at the 4-hour time frame, see if we can get some more selling action back down to maybe these levels down here. Go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price is starting to go to the downside. We also have this 4-hour level of support. So if I can get a breakdown and then a nice retest back at this support and hopefully use that resistance to go back down to the downside, that's what I'll be looking at going into this week for CAD CHF. So if you guys like this video this week, just go ahead and drop a like, a share, a comment. Let us know what you guys would like to see in our next video. Please also follow us on our Instagram. That's at GenerationPips. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.